Hi there, my name's Jason Williams, and in this video I'm going to be installing a emu wing, if you can read it upside down, right, into my 80 series Land Cruiser. And I'm excited, yep, as you can tell. I've got a, these are okay, these windows, because I access my power inverter and my battery charger and everything all through this window. And to open this is a bit of a pain. I guess I'll show you that now, and I'll install this in this video and see how we go with that. Awesome. Let's begin. So as you can see in the back, if I come in the back of the car here and go around, we sort of see that, we can see our battery charger, and most of the time I can get normal size batteries around there, but the 12 amp Milwaukee battery that comes out of the chainsaw, I find it a bit difficult. It's near impossible to get in. I mean, you can, but there's a lot of stuffing around. And the reason I battle with that is to open that window is actually quite problematic. I'll try to do this one-handed. Might get it first. Oh, it's already open. But even then, I could free it up, but it's still not the way I want it. I can open it, force it open, come around, and then I can put my battery in there, right? Can't I? So, yes, we can get to the there's some lights in there. My battery charger's here, and I can just clip that in. And that, when I'm using it, that powers it up, and that's the way it works. And, it's okay, but, I've got other chargers here and other bits and pieces and a couple of other things here behind this window. And so by the time I shuffle it around, it gets really annoying. And so this is the emu wing. Nothing really special here, just, it comes with what it is, and it's got all the bits. You've got everything you need in there, including the sticker flex and the hinges and whatnot. So yeah, let's make this happen. But first I've got to pull this out. That shouldn't be too hard, as I've kind of done it in the past, but I'll see how we go. Let's see it. All right. So I'm opening this window up. It's about midway, the glass, and from memory I can just pull it out. I don't feel very confident doing this. Oh yeah. It would seem as though my memory has served me well. There it is, and out she comes. So what I got to do is give this a clean and check and make sure there is no evidence of it possibly rusting or bare metal where it can rust in future. So I can see one spot just at the rear corner here that I'm going to need to sand and clean just a tiny bit. I mean, I had these, the rust cut out of these and it all fixed up a few years ago. And, it was starting to happen again. They're bad, those windows. The bits of metal pinch through the rubber over time and start to rust, pinch through, and then touch on this and eventually start rusting this piece of metal, which isn't much fun. So I'll give that a clean up now and get ready to install the pinch seal. Alright, so I have been across here and give it a clean. It's good. I'll remove this little metal clip and I'll inspect under that. But I'll check, these seams are all good except here in the corner. You can see a little bit there, which is commonly for where they rust. So I'm going to sand that up now, give it a paint, make sure it's absolutely perfect before I start the installation. Alright, so the next point of call here is to start putting in the pinch seal, which pretty straightforward. So from the centre of the bottom, which is around about there, start putting this in. I've given that the second coat, that bit of paint. Nothing else seems to be in poor condition, so just start whacking it on. Make sure that all this bits of trim that are taped in here gets caught in it. Just keep pressing into them corners. Make sure it's thoroughly in there. Always looking to feel, make sure that nothing's pushing up and getting out of the way. Always doing what it's meant to. Seems to be doing. I'll go a little bit past there. And so I've gone past it a bit. It's probably 20 odd mil, 25 mil maybe, just about an inch. And then just work it back into itself. Hopefully catching it as I go. There we go. Absorbed into the corner. There we go, and that'll allow for, if it gets hot and wants to swell, it gets really cold. It's not very warm at the moment, it's quite cold as you can tell. I'm wearing a jacket. And there you go. Time to prepare myself and get ready for the Sikaflex. Alright, and so I've got this taped up. I haven't done it, that's what's not recorded because I'm hopeless with tape. But anyway, I'll wipe this with wax and grease remover around the outside, even though it's going to be pretty clean anyway. It's just to get rid of grease or oil off your fingers, like natural oils. That'll hinder the curing process of the Sikaflex. And then I'll wipe this thing. Alright, so I'm going to start whacking the Sikaflex on here. 5mm bead. Let's see how that goes. Come on, Jace, you need stability as your friend today. Be stable, please be stable. So I'll leave that there to set overnight, or 24 hours. Probably be longer than that by the time I get back to it. And then I'll see what happens. I've got to pull this out while it's still wet. I assume that's what I do, isn't it? Yeah, that's all got to come out, and I'll go ahead and start that now. So it's been a couple of days, and it's time to, I mean, it should be well and truly dry, so I can take all these clamps off. Kind of an overkill with the clamps, but oh well. Better too many than not enough, right? I think. It's been quite cold, so I deliberately left it a bit longer than I think I had to. So the next step is to install these little brackets. They hold up against the back of the rubber here. Helps. It's kind of like a clamp. So I put the these, which were previously removed, go back in here. Never mind, I have tape to save the day, just to stop that bracket running away. Knowing that there's a left and right hand hinge, I don't know if they're marked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're right. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. And so these little bolts go up through the bottom of the housing, or bottom of the hinge, sorry. And a nut and washer, and these are smaller again. You know, I thought them ones are small, 8mm. Go to these ones, and they're 6mm. Well, they're 6mm flats, across flats for the spanner. All right, how am I gonna? What's the best way to do that? I believe I might use a magnet or a clamp. See if I can use a clamp. Got a little tiny clamp here. That'll do. I mean, it's a whole lot easier if, you know, nothing was installed in the vehicle and I could be on the inside, or if there was two of me. Yeah, two of me, that'd be handy. Well, that one very loosely on there. I guess I'll put this very loosely on there as well. And same thing, using the same technique, I'll just use a clamp to hold it in place and sort of just wing my way through it. Alright, so with them, you know, loosely mounted, I can, you know, slide them around and whatnot. I've got to put the weather strip on now, so I can fold them sort of out of the way. That, I don't know, yeah, that kind of works. And with a bit of wax and grease remover, clean this again, because no doubt I've had my grubby fingerprints all over it. Now we can apply the seal. This seal has some double-sided tape, and this this lip on the seal, because it's sticking to this, is got to be to the outside. So I'll start at this end, and like before, start roughly around the bottom, and stick with the inside of that. So I want to be flush. My greasy fingers again, eh? Want to be flush with the top or the inside edge, basically. So not to the outside, to the inside. All right. Here goes nothing. Me and sticking think this is like my arch enemy. Me and sticking stuff is it just doesn't work. But I've got no one to come and help me do this. So I shall struggle along like putting a sticker on. You know those people out there that can put stickers on things? I can't. I cannot put a sticker on something. I have to get someone to do it. I mean, look at this, I'm already struggling. Alright, so the SD card just ran out in the camera and I've had to sort that out. So I've stuck the seal on. Not that I'm very good at putting anything that sticks on, so it's a little bit wonky. I know these I've got in and out of the way, but what I have realised is this little guy is going to have to come out and find a new spot to live, because that's going to get in the way of the hinge a little bit. That's alright, I'll just easy for them to come out. And the next step is, none of these are obviously adjusted yet. Yep, that would temporarily hold it there. Right, so the lock works. These are the keys. I'll have to put one of these on the key ring. I didn't record adjusting it because it was in there really crammed. It was impossible. It's actually quite hard, but you know, it's maybe it seems a little stiff to start with. You know, I mean, I guess we can. How's it go? I think. Oh, I mean, it's above my head. I'm not short. Maybe they'll get better. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, this is all done up. It's adjusted. It seals. You know, it seems to work really well. I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll grab the battery quick. This main battery, the main one I'm always doing this with, and to put the battery in charge is that simple. It is really simple. You know, this is so much better. I mean, I can see the back of the inverter, not that that's really relevant, but I can, you know, I'll put all these back in there for the inverter, the charging station, when I do actually need it, and it makes, you know, it clears the awning. It's not interfering with the awning, which is cool. Yeah, wow. Cool. I'm stoked. About time I finally got that, and it, you know, you push it a little bit to do the latches up. That's it pressing on the seal, so the seal should be pretty good. Maybe I might adjust that one a tiny bit. Maybe we'll see what happens as time goes on. Yeah, cool. Wasn't too hard to do, took me a while though. Thank you so much for watching, and you know, I enjoy making these kind of videos because it's a bit of an online diary for me, and yeah, I don't know what else to really say, you know, apart from it works. I guess that's what you expect. Alright, cheers, thank you very much for watching, and I'll inspire to see you in the next one.